So, sup guys, so today, I just thought I'd review, Batman the Animated Series, all 4 seasons. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so, the first season is one of my favorites. As you can see, it has a nice box set, gives you all the episodes and everything. I mean, you could see Batman, Riddler, to Clayface, to Mr. Freeze, to the Batmobile. And then also, on the front, you have the Joker, Harley, Two-Face, and Batman, and Catwoman, and some thugs. So yeah, I love this series. It's my favorite. And really, all the episodes are really good. Mostly the ones with the Joker. On Leather's Wings is a good episode. Christmas with the Joker is another one. The Last Laugh's another one. Some of them you can't skip though, because they're not always that good. Two-Face, that's how Harvey Dent becomes Two-Face. It's a really good one. Be a Clown. I've got Batman in my basement. That's another good one. And then let's see, Fleet of Clay. See No Evil. Beware of Grey Ghost. The guest stars Adam West. So, and then you have the Tour of the Batcave for special editions. So, if you open it up here, you can. Oh, and then yeah, this 4. Joker's Favor's another good one. The Clock King. Mad as a Hatter, and Vendetta. That's another good one. So as you can see, the discs are really nice. You have Batman, Robin, Catwoman, and Joker. And if you take them out, you can see an in-depth look of all these good scenes and everything. And they're really easy to take out. They're not that hard to take out at all. So you can just put them in, and I mean, like, well, it's been a little while since I took them out, but you can just. They're really easy to take out, and they're not scratched at all. I take really good condition of mine. But, yeah, I mean, it's a very good set. And, it's one of my favorite series ever. So, now we're gonna move on to Volume 2, or Season 2, I guess. And you have the Man-Bat in this one, the Ninja. Actually, that's a good storyline about the Ninja. Catwoman, Robin, and the Batcave. And then let's get right into it. So, Eternal Youth isn't that good of one, but Robin's Reckoning is how Robin became Robin, and The Laughing Fish is actually based on a comic book, and that's a really good one. Actually, this whole from 3 to 7, I really have to say are my favorites. Then, Heart of Steel, that's a very interesting story. Joker's Wild's another good one. And If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Rich is a Riddler episode. And then you have Gotham Guardians, the just supporting characters of everybody. And you have Robin Rising. It's a little thing of how the Boy Wonder's character evolved. So yeah, and then you also have Day of the Samurai, which is a sequel to Night of the Ninja. And you also have Tear in the Sky. Almost Got Him is a very good story. It's very different. It tells you about the villains as part of the story, which is really good. I Am the Night is the very first time, he says, I am the night, I am vengeance, I am Batman! So yeah, Voices of the Night gives you everyone from Mark Hamill to Kevin Conroy to everybody who plays their parts. Then, you have Disc 2. Oops, well, that was Disc 3, but oh well. And then you have Disc 4. Off Balance is an okay one. The Man Who Killed Batman. That's a great episode, too. Santana, she gets introduced, which is another good one. The Mechanic. That one's okay, but it has to do with homage for Penguin. Like, because in the movies, Tim Burton's movie with Penguin, he messed with the car, so that's kind of what that episode's about. And then Harley and Ivy's another good one. It's very different. And this one actually has 28 episodes, and the first season only has I mean, yeah, the first one also has 28 episodes. And then you have all the discs. You have Batman, Riddler, Penguin, and Harley, which are really, and this is one of my favorite seasons too. Actually, I think it's one of the best seasons. So I advise everyone who's a Batman fan and who really loves Batman the animated series to go pick that up. Then you have season 3, which is actually the last season, and I'll explain to you that, because like it kind of finishes stories. Like Shadow of the Bat is just about is about the Bat. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Blind as a Bat is like, these are all 3 as a series, but Blind as a Bat is Penguin. The Demon's Quest finally introduces you to Ra's al Ghul. This is actually the season where they really get into him. His Silicon Soul is a sequel to Heart of Steel, and Fire from Olympus, you get to finally see Zeus and Max. Gotham's New Knight is about Batgirl, which is interesting. Read My Lips is an okay episode. These I'd all skip, but Sideshow, A Bullet for Bullock, Trial, Avatar, and House and Garden are actually all good. Trial is my favorite though, because they lock Batman in the Arkham Asylum and they put him on trial. And it's really funny because the Joker is the judge. Then you have Just 3, and Harlequin Quaid is a very, 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 very unique episode. It's different too. It's funny. It's definitely funny. And then you have Time Out of Joint, another great episode. Then they introduce Baby Doll and Bane in this too. And The Lion and the Unicorn is a very interesting episode. And then last but not least, you have the end. You have Riddler's Reform, Showdown, which it has to do with Jonah Hex. Riddler Reform I like because Riddler's not bad anymore, and Second Chance, like this just shows you everyone trying to get back to being themselves. Like Second Chance has to do with Harvey Dent and trying to become himself again and not be Two-Face. Harley's Holiday is she gets out of Arkham Asylum, but people still think she's crazy, and that's a good one too. Make 'Em Laugh is another good episode with the Joker, and Batgirl Returns, and this is the only one that has 29 episodes. And then if you see the disc, you have Batman again, Mad Hatter, and you also have Robin and Mr. Freeze. And I have to say, this is another one of my favorites. Really, they're all good. They're all good series. And then you have Ra's al Ghul in the back. You have Batman and Robin, Catwoman and Batgirl, and yeah, and I love it. And it's the final 28 episodes. So then after that, they took a year off, and they're like, well, I guess we can make one more, because they were making Superman, and they wanted more episodes of Batman, so these are the final last 24. And they're a very different animation style, because after they did Superman, they started to do this, because Superman season 1 was happening during season 3 of Batman. So, and if I get that wrong, I'm sorry, you can correct me in the comments. But so this one is really one of my favorites though too, because of course it incorporates Nightwing, and it tells you like how he becomes Nightwing and everything. And then you have Mr. Freeze, and you see all the different styles. There's new art. It's more darker too. It's a lot more darker season. Holiday Nights is a very good one. It tells you all about the holidays, from New Year's to Christmas. Sins of Father tells you about Robin. Cold Comfort's a very creepy episode. It tells you about Mr. Freeze. Double Take is another good one. And then Double Talk, my bad. Interactive Arkham Asylum, it just tells you all about the Villains Files. Joker's Millions is actually based on a comic book. And that one is really good too. And funny. I like that one. And the Ultimate Throw is another one, but Over the Edge, I have to say, is my top. It's the best damn episode I've seen in the Batman animated series. It'll blow your mind, because it's such a good episode. I advise everyone who's a Batman fan of any episodes or anything Batman to watch this, because you really would like this episode. This is my absolute favorite of all time. And then you have Disc 3, Mean Seasons. Mean Seasons is an okay episode, but this is kind of boring. But these two, Old Wounds, I have to say, is my favorite, and Animal Act. Animal Act has to do with like Nightwing in the circus, but Old Wounds tells you why Robin quit and what happened between him and Batman, and it actually goes back to the old art style too, which is nice because I like the way they incorporated that. Then for us, you have commentary on everything. Then you have Legend of the Dark Knight, and it shows you 80s 70 or 80s, 50s Batman, and then it also shows you a homage to the Dark Knight Returns comic in one episode, and it's really good, and I really do like that episode too, because it's different, and that's why I like it. Girls Night Out is, you finally have Supergirl in this, and it's a really good episode too, because Livewire is actually in this episode too, which is interesting, and it's a funny episode. Mad Love is also based on a comic book, and Bruce Timm won an award, an Eisner Award for this comic, and it is a great episode, and it's very adult, like, it's not, I mean, it's very, very adult, like, and there's blood. It's just a great episode overall. Then you have Beware the Creeper and Judgment Day, and that's a good episode. So then if you go to the disc, you see Batman, Robin, Tim Drake Robin, Batgirl, and she has a different look, and then you also have my personal favorite, Nightwing. I hate to say it, but he's my favorite. So yeah, that is my review of Batman the Animated Series. So yeah, I advise you to pick them up and watch them for yourself, because they're collector's items. So I don't know what I'll be reviewing next, but it's whatever. So yeah, till next time, see ya.